All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. Big things are happening. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up today. In fact, if we zoom in, Bitcoin, price-wise, we are trading right now at the exact same place we were trading on January 1st of this year. Meaning despite the global pandemic, despite the horrible crash we saw in traditional markets in Bitcoin a month and a half ago, meaning in times of global uncertainty, and you can see this right here, you can see this, Bitcoin is recovering first. Yet, despite that, Big Four auditing firm PwC has just come out with a new report saying the crypto industry is not immune to the global crisis, which is true, especially crypto in general, broad term. What's interesting though is if crypto wasn't important, they wouldn't be talking about it. Think about it. A new report from PricewaterhouseCoopers showed that crypto-related fundraising and mergers and acquisitions, M&As, tumbled last year. Well, last year was 2019, and in 2019, Bitcoin was up. Bitcoin was up over 100% in the year 2019. Yet, according to PwC, fundraising, M&As tumbled last year, meaning institutional investors were not coming in. Professional services giant PwC said that the numbers and the value of crypto fundraising and M&As showed a deep decline last year. Interesting. So what are the numbers? The value of crypto-related M&As sank 76%. Mergers and acquisitions of crypto companies, sank 76% to $451 million in 2019 from over $1.9 billion the previous year. The amount of funds raised fell 40% to $2.24 billion. Okay, so what's the point? The point is that huge corporation PwC says that given the current global pandemic, the report authors argue that the cryptocurrency market will not attract mainstream investment anytime soon. The high volatility caused by this global pandemic and the economic collapse do not bode well for the emerging space. And that's true. That's obvious. We've seen when traditional markets tank, they draw down gold, they draw down Bitcoin and crypto, everything gets drawn down with it. Yet the S&P, it's recovered 35-40% from this economic crash. Bitcoin, at least year to date, has recovered 100%. Let's check the stats. 2020 year-to-date performance, Bitcoin, we're actually up 1%. The S&P down 20, real estate down 30, oil down almost 60. You get it. You like it. Is Bitcoin the best investment of this decade? Again, could be. I mean, if institutional money is not coming in now, I can't wait to see what happens when it does come in. If it does come in. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Big news involving Bcash. Big news involving staking altcoins. Do you stake? Do you want to stake? Watch today's whole video. But of course, the biggest news, the Bank of Korea begins their central bank digital currency rollout. So why is this such a big deal? How does this affect you? Talk of central bank digital currencies may have taken a backseat for many world central banks right now. Yet despite claiming that there was no reason just a couple months ago, the Bank of Korea has unveiled a 22-month pilot plan. So this is real. This is happening. It seems as if the Bank of Korea has done an about turn on the importance of a CBDC, despite its skeptical stance in early February just a few months ago. Bank execs have now decided to adjust their plans for the issuance of a Korean central bank digital currency. And what's interesting is it will be following steps similar to those laid out by Japan and the United States, according to the Korean Times report. In fact, we have a direct quote from the Korean Central Bank saying the United States and Japan had no plans to issue a CBDC in the near future, but they changed their stance recently to enhance research in the emerging area. So this is all coming from a Bank of Korea official saying that because the US and Japan are changing their tune, and keep in mind, the US hasn't said they will do it yet, but some reports coming out of Steve Mnuchin's US Treasury are looking into the digital dollar. Because of that, the Bank of Korea is going full steam ahead. But now, whether it's because of this ongoing global pandemic or the looming bad global economy, they're getting into it. For now, the Bank of Korea is ready to try out tests for over 22 months to see how well a digital currency can replace paper money. So this is a 22-month pilot program test to see if this will work out. Among other factors, the bank will be checking the technical issues encountered during the pilot. So work out the bugs. The world is going more digital. Payments are going more digital. And as payments go more digital, notice how governments, countries, they want to control your payments. They want to control your privacy in any way they can. Now, before we get to some pretty shocking Bcash news, speaking of maintaining your privacy, Brave tokens, meaning basic attention tokens, are officially available for trading on the Gemini exchange starting April 24th. Now, of course, Gemini, it's not the biggest exchange, but they're one of the most legally compliant exchanges, meaning the safest, meaning they're not going to put a coin on their exchange unless they've fully vetted it. So this bodes well for basic attention token. In an April 6th blog post on the Gemini website, the platform announced that it would soon support trading for basic attention token. Users will be able to deposit BAT into their Gemini accounts starting on April 24th in the AM, with trading to begin soon thereafter. And remember, the 6th token on the Gemini exchange? They don't add a lot of tokens. In a direct quote, BAT is the 6th digital asset available for trading on the Gemini platform, joining Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bcash, Litecoin, and Zcash. So it's number 6. And what trading pairs can you buy into basic attention token if you choose on there? Well, we will be offering USD, BTC, and ETH trading pairs for BAT on both our continuous order book and our automated block trading system. So huge green flag for basic attention token. Next piece of news. Bitfinex launches staking in response to customer demand. So if you want to stake and you want to leave your coins on Bitfinex exchange, which I don't recommend, but if you want to do that, you could possibly earn a little bit of passive income if those coins have any value in the years to come. But announced April 3rd, Bitfinex will offer staking rewards of up to 10% annually on crypto assets underpinned, obviously there have to be proof of stake, altcoins. In a direct quote, "We're committed to engaging our existing customers on the wider community with the new products and innovations. The Bitfinex Staking Rewards program provides our users with another avenue to increase their holdings on our platform." So what I like that Bitfinex is listening to their customers. But team, make no mistake about it, this is a strategy from Bitfinex to get you to keep your coins on their exchange. Not your keys, not your coins. And also, this is probably a way that there's probably a fee involved. They'll probably take a little cut, as any business would, to stake with them. Now, which coins are available to stake? Bitfinex will launch staking with support for 3 cryptocurrencies. Those are EOS, V-Systems, whatever that is, and Cosmos's Atom. The exchange's CTO adds that more stakeable tokens will be added in the coming months, with Tezos staking currently slated to launch in May. So this option is available if you want to stake. Keep in mind, this is why you subscribe. You subscribe to stay informed. Next piece of news. 1/3 of Bcash's supply has never been touched. Why do you think that is? Now, this is all data from Coinmetrics, and to compare this with Bitcoin, because Bcash is 1/3, with Bitcoin, Coinmetrics estimates that 2.3 million Bitcoin have not moved in over 5 years, comprising of about 12.5% of nearly 18.4 million BTC in circulation. So 12.5 Bitcoin compared to 33% Bcash. So why is that? Well, if we look at Bcash, there is a max supply of 21 million, just like Bitcoin. As you know, this forked from Bitcoin, and when it was forked from Bitcoin in late 2017, every single person that owned Bitcoin got the equivalent in Bitcoin Cash. Now what happened is, yes, obviously some people sold it immediately, which is why the price of Bcash is lower than Bitcoin's, but also many people just lost it. They didn't even bother keeping track of their keys, keeping track of the Bcash in the wallet, because for them, it just wasn't valuable to them. Bitcoin has been forked a few times. We've seen many forks of Bitcoin. And according to the new data, since Bcash's inception, 1/3 of the coins in circulation have not moved. Interesting. You let me know what you think, why you think that is. Hey, that is the video for today. My name's Austin. Great talking to you. Like always, see you tomorrow.